Yeah. Breakfast. Yeah. Breakfast. Yo, it's your boy Deadpool Gaming 101 here, back with another live stream. We're going to be checking out the rest of these, maybe turn them into videos, I'm not sure. But yeah, let's check this shit out.
Hey guys, I see many of you commenting on my videos that this channel deserves 1 million subscribers. But I also...
Damn, that's like close. Wait, hang on. It's like close to my channel analytics. Holy shit.
also see the percent of people who watch my videos aren't actually subscribed to the channel. So, if you like the content, want to support my channel, and want to see this channel reach 1 million subscribers, or maybe 500,000 subscribers, then
Wait,
go
how many you at
ahead.
now? Oh, you're not even at 500. You're not even at 400k. Oh shit. That's not good at all.
Subscribe and hit the bell icon. It's free, and you can always change your mind later.
They always say shit in life isn't free. Subscribe it is. Subscribe. Hang on, hang on. I'm just doing this for a certain reason. Hang on, guys. Ugh. I need to see what my analytics are. Oh yeah, right here. Yeah, check this out. See? 80.3 to 19.7, and his is... Yeah, very close to mine, actually. Very, very close to mine. Very.
Who watch my videos aren't actually subscribed to the channel. So, if you like the content, want to support my channel, and want to see this channel reach 1 million subscribers, or maybe 500,000 subscribers, then go ahead, subscribe, and hit the bell icon. It's free, and you can always change your mind later.
Yep.
I was going through my shopping cart when my eyes went...
God damn. I was going through my shopping cart. It's just like, Jesus Christ, okay. I think we get it, man. I think we totally get it. Okay, I'm gonna have this on. Oh, hi. Okay, I'm gonna have this over here.
to a girl standing near the counter. She was scanning the entire Target store with her nervous eyes.
Why is
It
she
was
so
near
nervous?
closing
It's
hours,
Target.
hence
Nothing
the
to be
store
worried
had
about
very
Target.
few customers. There were two other people at the counter. The manager
Oh
was
my
a
god, that
50-year-old
mole is sprouting. Jesus Christ. Okay. Hang on, guys. I'm gonna do something real fast. Scene 2 add a not a game capture, add a display capture. Okay. Add this one. Yes. We are getting there, boys. We are getting there. Video capture device. And wait, no. We just do this. Copy filters. Wait, no. We just want to copy the whole thing. My bad. Then paste as a reference. Biatch. Put that right there. Put this some bitch right down here. Yeet. Then transform. Wait, hang on. No. First we gotta. Wait, no, we don't want that. Actually, we want this. Right? Hang on. We'll figure it out. Hang on, guys. Yo, what's up? What's up, man? Haven't seen you for a little while. Stretch to screen, then do this. There we go. Okay.
man with a sharp face. I noticed him
What
staring
am I
at the
doing?
girl.
I am reacting to some scary stories because I'm on a horror binge recently. I love horror things, and I'm just going all
Girl
in.
with a
for
not
horror
so
stuff.
gentleman look. The girl was wearing a flower printed short skirt and a red tank top. Honestly,
She's
she was
so
attractive,
hot.
and I immediately realized why she felt uncomfortable standing near that counter. It was clear from her face that she was hesitating to approach the man at the counter. Once those two
Why?
people left the store, the girl moved her cart away and started going back to the store shelves again. I couldn't help but ask her, "Hey, is everything all right?" To which she replied,
If you want a better answer for why I'm actually doing this, my last answer was kind of half-assed. I'm also mainly doing this because I am kind of drifting away from like the whole music reactions because I don't want to get my videos taken down, blocked, or copyright claimed. I've had enough of that the whole time I've always had my channel. Most of my videos are good, but some of them just stand out like sore thumbs. It's just annoying.
"Yeah, I just forgot to..."
There's nothing like when you do so well, when you work your ass off on a video and it gets blocked or copyright claimed. So if I ever did want to make money, I wouldn't be. So yeah, that's why I'm going out of this, because apparently I don't get copyright claimed for this stuff.
Get some snacks. I could have just bought my stuff and left the store, but I decided not to leave the girl alone with this weird dude at the counter. "Care for billing?" the man at the counter asked in a rough voice.
Man, his boss is
"No,
so creepy.
I will just wait for her to come back," I replied, pulling my cart aside. Needless to say, he wasn't happy at all as I robbed him of one chance to be alone with an attractive girl and make her uncomfortable in every possible way. I did what I felt I should have done for my sister if she was in place of that girl. After waiting 10 minutes when the girl didn't come back, I started to look for her. I went straight to the snacks area where the girl mentioned, making a check, but there was no one. Standing in the empty passage, I was wondering if she left using the back door out of panic, when suddenly I noticed her cart parked at the end of the passageway.
She's
Why
a
did she leave her
ghost.
shopping cart like this?
Run.
I looked here
Get
and
a
there,
paranormal
but didn't see
investigator
her.
in that sumbitch
I
target.
started searching for her in the empty store. Light rain was going outside, and the murmur of thunder hinted towards an upcoming storm. I was already late, so when I didn't find her after searching for almost 15 minutes, I gave up. I was heading back towards the counter when a huge lightning struck nearby and the power went out. The storm has begun.
Demons.
Heavy winds blew like crazy, making the store's glass wall tremble with its pressure. Hello? Anybody? I took out my phone and turned on the flashlight. I heard a soft whimper behind me and turned back right at that moment. The girl was standing there.
It wasn't even a whimper. That was like a pleasure moan. Just,
She was covered in sweat, and tears rolled down from her eyes. "He locked us inside." "What? Who?" "The man at the counter. He's a freak. He had a gun. I have seen it." I had
That's
no
what she
idea
was
about
hesitant.
whatever she was saying.
Or she could be
I
lying.
looked at my phone
Never know these
and
days.
saw there was no network. The
Yeah.
phones aren't working.
No shit, there's no network, smartass. The fucking power cut out. When the power cuts out, the internet cuts out. Because it's connected to the power, you fucking retards.
Right? How did you? He is probably looking for me now. He's gonna kill us both. I couldn't decide what to do at that moment. The girl was saying really scary things about
To be
that
honest, though, Target always does have pretty shitty internet, so I wouldn't be surprised if the lightning storm had nothing to do with it going down.
guy at the counter. I had to act on this matter, so I decided to check the exit first. She said the man locked the exit. But why would he do?
What? Why are you questioning why somebody would lock the exit if it's like not if it's like closing hours? That's what you're supposed to do. What the fuck do you mean? Why did you lock the exit? Oh my god, I'm so scared. That man is you in 40 years.
that? I mean, yeah, he appeared like
I
a
can see
weirdo to
myself
me,
doing that in
and
40
yeah,
years as
he
well,
was
to be
trying to flirt
honest.
with that girl. But is he really a killer roaming around this empty Target store? I calmed myself.
Wait, wasn't that old man her boss? Well, not her, his boss? Why are they saying he's a kill? I'm so confused right now. Wait, hang on. We need to take it back a little bit. Hang on.
I couldn't help but ask her, "Hey, is everything all right?" To which she replied, "Yeah, I just forgot to get some snacks."
Hang on.
Counter. She was scanning the entire Target store with her nervous eyes. It was near closing hours, hence, the store had very few customers.
Right.
There were two other people at the counter. The manager was a 50-year-old man with a sharp face. I
Yeah,
noticed
he's a manager. Why are you saying he's a killer? What?
that. I mean, yeah, he appeared like a weirdo to me, and yeah, he was trying to flirt with that girl. But is he really a killer roaming around this empty Target store?
He's a
I
manager.
calmed
Why are you
myself down and
questioning
said to
it?
the girl,
If he's a
"We should
manager,
go to
then
the
he can
front
do
door
whatever he
and
wants, I
check if we
guess.
can open it.
Get away
Also,
with fucking murder.
we have to get out and call 911. There's no signal inside the store." The girl nodded her head and started to follow me. We were walking side by side. There was
Okay, the real question is, where did she hide? He only saw her shopping cart when she disappeared. Then she just pops out of the darkness like fucking Casper in a haunted house. What?
Dropped silence. And in that huge store, I felt like we were going to get lost in the dark. The storm was roaring outside, and I could hear the nervous breathing of that girl. I wasn't able to figure out which way is the main door in that excessive darkness. Also, my mobile's battery was draining out.
You mean your
I gave
phone?
my phone to the girl and said, "You wait here. I'll go grab a flashlight."
Bad
We
idea.
were walking amidst the hardware section. I could almost see flashlights hanging, so I walked ahead and grabbed one.
But then you need to get the batteries.
I was about to walk back to her when someone grabbed me from behind
As a
and
manager.
pulled me aside.
R&R.
Whoever it was,
You've been late for your shifts. He's about ready to take you down to the gutters and put you in a fucking grave.
placed a hand on my mouth so that I couldn't scream. It was a strong hand, and it pinned me on the other side of the huge shelf. Out of shock,
Why are people in horror stories always so fucking stupid? Bash him in the face. If you feel a hand on your mouth, you lick it like some kind of a fucking weirdo, I guess. Or just BAM! Right in his fucking nose.
panic. I turned on the flashlight, and it was him.
Where'd he get
The
blood?
weirdo from the cash counter. His eyes were wide, and blood was dripping from a cut on his forehead.
So
He spoke in a low but panicked voice. "We must get out of here. That girl is out of her mind." I was extremely surprised, thinking, what the hell is he talking about? He is the one who chased her, like a killer. The man took his hand off from my mouth. "What are you saying? She told me you're the one who was trying to kill her."
Because they're white. Yeah, you're not wrong.
"What? She's the one who attacked me. Hey,
I noticed you guys can't really see the thing, so I'm just gonna go back to this one, I guess.
did you get the flashlight? Hurry up, we need to go." I saw the girl walking towards us with my phone in her hand. As soon as she reached close, the power came back, and I found myself standing between the man and that girl. They both saw each other, and their faces turned pale. "Will anyone tell me what's the deal with you two?" This man said that you attacked him. "What? Look at him. Look at me. He's lying. Didn't you see how he was checking me out at the counter before? He is the reason why I scared off that moment. Oh my God, she is such a lying bitch."
Oh my gosh, she's such a lying bitch.
"I'm telling you, please believe me. I saw her lunge over that dead body in the storeroom. That's when she tried to attack me. She's the one who hit me on the forehead."
I feel like there's a lot of missing from this story. First off, where did he get the cut? Hopefully they explain that. And where the fuck was a dead body? What? Where the fuck did the dead body come from? That wasn't even in the beginning of the story. Huh? I didn't see a dead body. I didn't hear about a dead body. You need some explaining to do, you piece of shit.
Forehead with a spanner. I don't have a single drop of blood on my hands. You murderer, don't trust him.
Probably because you attacked him, you stupid crazy bitch lady.
Now think about my situation. I had no idea what these two were saying. So to get my head straight, I asked them to take me to that body in the storeroom. The man walked ahead, and I followed him for not having any other option. The girl went on saying how I should not listen to him, but I had to consider both sides. When we reached near the storeroom, the man opened it in one go, saying, "Look, there it is." There was indeed a bloody body of a young woman on the floor. Her mouth was slit open in a pretty gruesome manner. It was so violent that one could barely stand the sight. Her eyes were...
Who the fuck killed the woman? When did they have time to kill the woman? And why is it just now being brought up? What the fuck? There's so much missing from this fucking story that's triggering me.
jumping out from the sockets.
What the
and
hell?
Blood was everywhere. Oh my God. We need to call the cops. Yeah,
I can say
Blood.
one thing. Nice face job.
it was everywhere. Oh my God. We need to call the cops. Yes, and put this man in jail for what he did. What? Me? I didn't do it.
You know what you gotta do? You gotta play with a little bit of Rochambeau or rock, paper, scissors in America. And that way it determines the actual killer. Whoever loses is a killer. And they get sentenced to life in prison, bitch!
Anything.
For
You're
murder.
the one sitting near this body. I'm gonna tell the cops what I saw. Yeah.
I'm sorry, but didn't the power cut on? Why is it still dark?
Yeah, obviously because I found her when I went back to get those snacks. So you mean she was already dead when? I immediately hit the guy in the head with all my strength. He fell on the floor screaming at the top of his lungs. You were right. He is the murderer.
Then you get murdered because you hit your manager.
Let's go. We have to find a way out.
Look at that, Karen. You can't call the manager now because there isn't one, you stupid ass bitch.
I was telling you he is the one. Thank you so much for trusting me over him. I found the woman in the storeroom. I swear, I was just checking her out, and when I turned back, I saw this guy standing behind me with an evil look on his face.
Why didn't you call the cops before the power cut out? If there were still people in the store, chances are that it was either 5, 10, or 15 minutes before the store closed and then the power cut out, so you could have easily called the cops. Call the cops takes like 30 fucking seconds. Just tell them the address. Plot twist, he's a murderer. Yeah, seriously.
I mean, he was behaving really odd the moment I entered the store. He came.
He's behaving really odd. He's just a creepy old man who's a manager, okay? There's nothing odd about a creepy old man who's a manager. Well, there is, but hey, man, shut up.
At me, so I grabbed the spanner from the storeroom and hit him in my defense. Trust me, I just did that to save myself. That's when the power went out. I met you all freaked out. Yes, I trust you. Don't worry. I took the girl towards the entrance and told her to wait near the door. There were 2 locks on that door. I walked straight to the entrance and told her to wait near the door. There were...
I'm sorry. Those are locks? What kind of universe bullshit is this where those are locks? The fuck? Those are just slits in the door. That looks like that could be the fucking door handle.
2 locks on
Just
that door.
missing.
I walked straight to the counter and picked up a keychain full of keys. The girl stood beside me and I opened the first lock of the door.
Oh, well, there we go. I mean, here's another plot twist. She's a murderer. Turns out he beat the shit out of his manager. He's about to get fired from his job because of it. Or, if not worse, because he technically did knock him out. And the guy could, since he's like 50, he could be fucking dead. And he could be accused of being the murderer for that guy. Or the other girl. Never know.
She said in a relieved voice, "Thank God, we will finally be able to get out." I thought this night would be the... But she didn't finish her sentence. She started to step back nervously again. How did you guess the key right at the very first attempt? What? How did you find the right key at the
'Cause he fucking works there, you stupid dumb broad bitch.
first attempt? Look, I really don't know what you're trying to say. It was just a wild guess. You're the one who killed that woman, right? And now you killed that man too? Oh my God, he was telling the truth?
What?
Well, I couldn't lie to her anymore. I was anyway going to take her to some unknown road, slash her neck, and dump her body in the woods. Then why
He's
not
a
do it now?
murderer?
I gave her a friendly smile, but she still didn't stop being afraid of me. I tried to calm her down, but she made me chase her the entire store. The more I laughed and tried to make things comfortable for her, the more she screamed. I mean, think about it. What other option do I have? I was returning home after finishing my final kill of the night. I put the body of that woman in the storeroom and was all set to leave. My intentions were all good. I knew that man was being a creep, so I waited for that girl, but look at this dumb bitch. She had to go back and sneak into the storeroom for no
Look at this dumb bitch.
fucking reason.
You were right. Yep,
She
you
had
were.
to find that body. I could have already hit her from behind when she lunged on the dead body and watched it with scary eyes, if not the man came in the same direction. I hid behind the shelf and watched that entire drama unfold. None of them had a single idea that I am the predator, and they were my prey. But no regret. 3 kills instead of 1? Not bad, huh? All I
Hey, she just got her breast implants, you asshole. Come on.
have to do now is dump these 3 bodies inside that storeroom.
So we did kill him.
Then destroy the security footage and drive home. Can't wait to finally enjoy a long shower with a glass of wine.
Wait, hang on. Hang on. Hang the fuck on. Hang on. Not all is well said and done because you technically didn't have any gloves on when you held the knife against the 2 ladies or the flashlight. So not everything is like well and done because you're gonna get fucking caught, dude. Nobody gets away with murder. They're extremely rare people who get away with murder have not been found or caught. which are technically the same thing, but you know what I mean. You're not going to get away with this. They're going to find the 3 bodies, and then they're going to do a DNA test. You idiot.
Before
Lo and behold, he's Jesus. He made the thunderstorm happen to make it more creepy.
going to
God
bed
damn it.
tonight. I was 10
That was the most stupid story. I would have never guessed that he was the murderer. That was so weird, actually. I liked it.
and my sister was 6 or 7 years old when this incident happened.
Wait, what?
I was 10 and my sister
10.
was 6 or 7 years old when this
You don't know your own
incident happened.
sister's age? What's wrong with
We
you?
lived in a small suburb with less entertainment. The only thing we looked forward to was the
And they could pull up the deleted security camera footage. Yeah, it's easy to actually recover that data. It's actually really easy. I've looked into it. Not because I'm a murderer, but because I've just always wondered. I've always questioned those kinds of behaviors in these kinds of scenarios, and I looked it up, and it's actually not that hard to do.
weekends.
You just go into the
Because on
deleted folder and
weekends,
just
our mom took us to the
find
city
it
park
easily.
and then for a
easy
small
as that.
shopping trip where we
Okay.
could get any
I'm
toy
sorry, but you're 10, she's 6 or 7? What? You guys look like teenagers. What the fuck are you talking about? Fucking 4-eyed looking ass.
or chocolate we wanted. There was a Target store across the city
Another
park
Target.
where we used to go.
Nice.
Being a huge Target store,
Why
it was
is,
our
why is everything going down at Target? And what the fuck? I think she's dead. 2 eyes are looking different ways. What? Wait, hang on. I gotta show you guys this. Her eyes are both looking different ways. One's looking here, then one's looking right at the camera. And her neck is twisted almost to look at her back. That's not supposed to happen. That's a sign of she got killed. She got her neck snapped, did. The hell?
ideal spot to play all kinds of games. I still remember running among the high-rise shelves
Okay,
trying
yeah,
to
you
catch
guys
each
are
other.
definitely kids.
But being
Kids are
kids,
like little
we were
bitches.
naive. We had
Yeah.
no idea that not
True.
everyone saw us like cute little children. Some saw us like prey too.
Yeah.
After a hectic week at work, when Mom got some leisure, the weekend came knocking around the door. I could tell she was too tired and needed rest. But my sister Martha was adamant to go to the Target
Your
store.
sister Martha? When did this story take place? I've never heard of a girl nowadays called Martha. What are you talking about?
Running among the high-rise shelves
Okay,
trying
yeah,
to
you
catch
guys
each
are
other.
definitely kids.
But being
Giggle
kids,
like little
we were
bitches.
naive. We had
Yeah.
no idea that not
True.
everyone saw us like cute little children. Some saw us like prey too.
Oh yeah, just to recap on that actually. Some predators also find you as cute little children. Or
and by
the
her
next
long-wished
victim.
Barbie doll. Mom tucked us to bed saying the next day she will take us there. Next morning when I
Okay.
woke up, I
That's a
found
pretty
Mom
morning.
lying sick on her bed.
What?
She caught the flu and instructed me not to go near her. I don't think I can take you out today. Let me call Grandma. She can take you to the park.
She doesn't look like she's just ill. She looks like she's about to fucking die, dude. Her eyes are bloodshot red. She looks like fucking Satan came into a room and gave her 2 shots to the eyes. 1 each. I don't think she's sick. I think she's on the verge of fucking death, dude.
There's some money on the kitchen counter. Take it and have fun today. I nodded my head and Mom called Grandma, explaining, take it and have fun today.
What kind of a nod is that?
I nodded my
The hell?
head and Mom called Grandma, explaining the entire situation. Mom told us to listen to her
Next thing you know, the grandma's the killer.
and not wander around by ourselves. Being the big brother, she set me in charge to take care of Martha. Within a half hour, Grandma pulled her car into our driveway and honked the horn.
You mean
Bye.
that pile of dust in that urn? That's not your grandma. That's your past dead grandma.
Kids,
She
have
looked like
fun.
she on the
Listen to
verge of
Grandma.
dying too.
Mom bid us goodbye and we ran outside. I sat on the passenger seat and Martha sat at
Why
the
is
back.
grandma darker than you guys?
Grandma told us
What the hell? What? Is that grandma Brazilian? Same. Great grandma's Brazilian. But what? What? They look. What? Huh? What? Okay, never
funny
mind.
stories on our way to the park, and we began the day with cheerful laughter. When we reached the park, we saw other kids running here and there.
That's not a park.
The
That's a
was
fucking
an ideal
carnival.
spot for family picnics, so lots of people used to come there. Martha ran to the swing, and I followed her.
That is not a
After
park.
playing for almost 2 hours.
If that's
I
a
felt
park and all those rides are for free, I need to do some research on finding out where this park is and going to it immediately. Because I love carnivals.
like getting a soda for myself. The Target store stood across the park.
Of course.
I walked to Grandma,
Of
who was sitting on the
fucking
corner park
course.
bench and reading her book. Grandma, can we go to the store? Sure, but just wait some minutes. One of my friends is about to come. We'll go after meeting her. I had no problem
Your grandma has friends? Your grandma has friends? Were they ghosts?
waiting, but
'Cause I
Martha
died before
was going
her?
crazy to buy her Barbie doll. She pulled my shirt and said, "The store is right there. We can go and get it by ourselves." Grandma looked at me and nodded her head, saying, No, you
Do people not know how to nod their heads in this universe? This is literally what they did. This is what they did. That's not a nod. That's just looking like a fucking idiot. Nah, her friend, yeah, that are alive? What? Grandma has friends that are alive? Huh? Grandpa's like 90 million years old. What are you talking about? They're all
wait
dead.
here. My friend will be here any minute. But my sister has always been a stubborn kid. She started kicking the mud and pleaded to Grandma to let us go.
That's how I
Being
was
fed
as
up
a
with her
kid, too.
tantrums, Grandma asked me if I could take her there and wait at the store. I replied I could. Martha and I started walking towards Target. Being a huge store, I often enjoyed exploring that place. Not to mention, the toys section was our favorite, but I liked roaming around the entire store. As we entered the store, we realized it was indeed a weekend because people were all over the place buying groceries, food items, daily needs, and whatsoever. I held Martha's
You realize it was indeed a weekend? Would you go in on fucking Sunday and accuse that shit? Idiots. Of course it's a fucking weekend if people are there.
hand because I didn't want her to get lost amidst the crowd. We started walking towards the toys section, and Martha's face lit up in joy. She was ranting about how she is going to dress her Barbie once she takes.
I'm sorry to tell you, lady, but none of this shit is Barbies. This is in the grocery aisles. What are you talking about? These are Barbies. I mean, I'm not one to judge, but if you think a fucking Brussels sprout is a Barbie and you're gonna dress it up in ranch, I mean, at least you're eating your greens.
Takes her home. The toy section was comparatively empty
Okay, those are
considering the other
Barbies.
departments.
Damn, those are
As
fucking...
soon as she saw
Why is it... Wait, hang on. Is that Minnie Mouse? Why does she look like a mouse with her hair? What the hell?
the toy section was comparatively empty considering the other departments. As soon as she saw Barbie dolls stacked up on the shelves, she let go of my hand and rushed towards them. "Don't run, Martha," I screamed. "Look, there's
Don't run, Martha.
so many of them. I will buy one on each birthday, then I will have a room full of Barbies."
I don't think you understand how birthdays work. I don't think you buy your own shit on your birthday. I think people are meant to give you shit as a sign of respect. She said she can't wait to dress her Barbie. Oh, so that Barbie's naked. Not allowed for kids.
Her eyes dazzled in excitement. I took out one Barbie randomly and said, Yeah, now let's go buy this one. I will get a soda after that." "I don't want that one." I put the Barbie
Shut
back
up, you spoiled
and asked
bitch.
in a tiring voice. "Then which one do you want? They're all the same, you know." "No, they're not." She then pointed her fingers to a Barbie dressed in blue at a really top shelf, which was obviously out of my reach. I tried to grab that, jumping 2 or 3 times, but
Let me guess. They're going to ask a random guy or girl, because it's very rare, but sometimes girls are also predators. They're going to ask him to get the Barbie for him. And when they do, he's going to kidnap him. Like, fucking obviously.
they all failed. Just when I was thinking of looking for a Target employee to help us out, a woman with a squeaky voice spoke to us.
I knew it! I told you it was a girl. I said sometimes. Very rarely. Oh my god, she looks like a Barbie gone wrong herself. What the fuck? Who puts on makeup like that? We can clearly see you're blushing that you can't wait to fucking kill these kids. You sicko.
"Do you need help with that?" I followed the voice and saw a woman standing in front of us. For a woman, her physique was really well built. She had broad shoulders and too much makeup on her face.
Oh, maybe it's a guy dressed up as a woman to make him trust him.
The red lipstick on her rough lips looked like dried bloodstains. She smiled with her
Oh, get those corn on the cob teeth out of my fucking vision.
yellow teeth and asked again, "Do you need help with that?" Before I could say anything, Martha pointed to the top shelf saying, "Can you get that blue Barbie?" She slowly came close to us and without taking her eyes off me, grabbed the Barbie.
Without taking her eyes off you, so she's just like, "Here you go, son."
Here you go,
Like
little
all creepy.
girl.
Oh, yep.
Here you go, little girl.
Oh my god, I can't do the voice. Hang on.
Here you go, little girl.
There we go.
Doesn't your brother talk much? Thanks for helping us. I see you talk really well.
Dropkick that bitch. Come on. You're a kid, but kids still even know self-defense. Sometimes.
Oh, what is your name? Matthew.
It's called
and
running.
That's my sister Martha. How sweet. You know what, Martha? I have so many beautiful dolls in my van. Would you like to come and take a look? You
The way he said that. I have so many dolls in my van. It's like, if anybody mentions that they have a van, get the fuck out of that wall. Get the fuck out of that fucking Target. Right fucking now, because you should not ever trust that.
You can get the ones you like for free. Maybe I was only 10 years old, but I knew this woman is a stranger to us, and honestly, I wasn't liking her at all.
Yeah, but the sister probably has
thanks.
other ideas.
We better get going. Our grandma will be here any minute. As soon as she heard me mentioning my grandma, her face changed. Oh, I thought you guys were all by yourselves. I started to walk away pulling Martha, but being the hyperactive kid, she replied, "Yeah, we are. Grandma is waiting for us in the park." I saw the woman's eyes sparkle with a weird joy. She once again gave her dirty yellow smile and said, "Oh, I see. I'll see you around then." I walked away holding my sister's hand
So
without
fucking
taking
creepy.
the conversation ahead. I looked
Yep.
back just to see if she is following us and found her standing in the same manner, smiling at us. We reached near the cash counter
That's
and
when
stood
you
in line
hit the
waiting
bitch.
for our turn.
Hit the bitch.
There were 4 other people ahead of us, and I remembered I forgot to buy waiting for
I'm sorry, is this Target or Nike? I don't know anymore.
our turn. There were 4 other people ahead of us, and I remembered I forgot to buy my soda.
Oh,
I told
no.
Martha to wait in line and rushed to get my soda can.
He's gonna get kidnapped.
Making my way among the crowd and cackle of people, when I finally got my soda, I realized Martha might be waiting there all by herself.
Go!
I was walking fast to the cash counter.
Go!
My hand grabbed my shoulder. I turned around and saw Grandma.
Oh.
"Where's your sister?" she asked. I told her she is waiting for me near the cash
Nope.
counter.
Nope, she's
We
in the
both
van.
went there, but Martha wasn't there. Grandma and I both started to panic and informed the woman at the counter about my sister.
I'm sorry, but
Martha wasn't there.
Target's using Windows XP. What kind of outdated system are they using?
Grandma and I both started to panic and informed the woman at the counter about my sister's sudden disappearance. They started announcing all over the store, asking for Martha to meet us back here, but she was nowhere to be found. We searched the entire store with 4 employees.
That guy looks like
and
a
I was
murderer. Wait, hang on. Hang on.
Martha to meet us back here,
One
but
second.
she was nowhere to be found.
That guy looks like a murderer.
We
He's got that creepy look on his eyes like, when I find this girl, I'm gonna have her dead and in a casket.
searched the entire store with 4
Yeah, I'm-
employees.
I'm confused
and
if they're
I
at
was
Nike
terrified that
anymore.
something bad might have happened to her.
I'm very confused.
The store manager called the cops, and that's when I remembered about that weird-looking woman. I told the cops how she was trying to take her to her minivan, saying she had lots of dolls inside it. The police rushed to the Target parking lot and covered it from all sides. Thankfully, they found this damp, rusty black minivan.
Why is it shaking? I'm sorry. What is going on in that van? I don't want to say the sentence I know I'm going to say, and I'm trying to restrain myself from fucking saying it, but yeah, that's what I think's happening, to be honest.
Parked at the dark corner. The van was shaking violently, and the cry of a kid was coming from it. My grandma held me back so I couldn't see what those cops saw once they opened the back door of the minivan. Years later, when I grew up, my mother told me all about it. The woman was actually a man dressed like a woman.
I knew it.
The cops caught him while he was tying up my
Okay,
sister with
So she's shaking, but somehow she's moving the whole van? Either she's a strong little girl, or that van's just not cut out in this day and age. Like, it's just old as shit, and the shocks need to get replaced. And what the fuck are these these? Are you sure she's actually being kidnapped? It looks like she kind of just painted those on her shirt and everywhere else.
Barbed
Talk
wire.
about.
Not just that, there were 2 other small girls inside that van. They were heavily sedated, and there's no doubt he abducted those 2 kids
Why
too.
are they in barbed wire
But once
too?
they checked the front seat,
That's what
they
I'm
met
wondering.
with an even uglier sight. There was a woman lying on that seat with her face cut off with a sharp knife.
What? Are you telling me that guy cut off her face to use it on his? That's disgusting.
Her hair was pulled out and formed into a wig. Her mutilated face was lying on the dashboard of the car with heavy makeup put on it. So basically, when we met that man, he was wearing this dead woman's face.
Yeah, creepy as hell. Wait, how do you even get the mouth to move in that case?
Which is why he looked so weird to me. The man was arrested with the charge of kidnapping, abduction, and murder.
Yep.
This woman was his wife, who used to help him by luring kids into his van. But with time,
Yeah, he's totally.
she demanded to
completely
be
messed
free
up.
of this inhumane profession and might have threatened the man to stop or she would go to the cops.
You do realize, woman, if you helped him and you went to the cops, you're also gonna get thrown in the same shit he's in right now in prison. You dumb bitch.
What creeps me to the core is that this man not just killed his wife to shut her mouth, he even decided to use her face to appear like a woman in front of kids.
I knew
And
it.
trust me, his plan did work to some extent. When I went to get a soda, he approached my sister again and lured her into his trap. If you ask me, I don't think that man did all these gruesome acts just for money.
I don't
He
think
is a
Target's
sick
safe at this
psycho,
point.
and I'm glad
my
he's
God.
going to rot
Those
in
corner on
prison
the cob
for
teeth
the
are real.
rest of
Oh,
his
no.
life.
I hope he does rot in hell for the rest of his life. Ooh, shit. I actually kind of want to watch this. This one looks good. Yeah, let's watch this. The Crying Boy.
This happened when I was 10 years old. My dad took me and my cousin to Disneyland. Tom was maybe a year or 2 older than me. Even
Tom?
though we were cousins, he often cared
Look at this bug-eyed bitch.
for me like a
Sid
big
the
brother.
Sloth over here.
That was our first
Oh,
time in
Disneyland.
Disneyland, hence we got blown up entering the fairy tale
hang on.
world.
Isn't Disneyland in California? Disney World is in Florida. Wait, hang on. I gotta look this up. Hang on 1 second. Let me just. Yeah. Disneyland is in Anaheim, California. Okay, that makes sense. Wait, hang on. Oh, Jesus! I'm not cut out for.
There were
streaming,
exciting
apparently.
rides everywhere, with all the Disney themes set up. We were so much overflown with joy that we got confused about where to start from. Tom and I were huge fans of science and tech stuff, so without
Same.
wasting a second, we rushed to Tomorrowland. Every
Nice,
ride was full of fun.
nice.
Other than that, we ate as much junk food as we could. That one day, Dad said yes to almost everything. We spent a
Damn.
huge amount of time scavenging the entire park as
And money, because Disneyland isn't cheap.
much as we could. To catch our breath, we sat on a bench near Alice in Wonderland. Dad got us ice cream, and it was a perfect weekend in the best way possible. I was enjoying my chocolate cone while looking around, trying to grab as much beauty as I could of that place, when Tom's voice broke my
Sleeping Beauty.
concentration. You know, there's a haunted mansion that is still said to be cursed.
I would love to actually go there.
After a hectic week at work,
You mean
Bye.
that pile of dust in that urn? We go there.
after a hectic week at work,
You mean
Bye.
that
It's in-
pile of? It's Inception now. Oh shit.
What?
Stop.
The sun was long gone. The entire Disneyland was glowing and dark, and Tom's words started to spook me out. I never enjoyed talking about ghosts and stuff. I still don't. Tom smiled and said, "You don't know the story?" "What story?" "The one about the crying kid." "No. Why? What happened?" "People say there was a woman who came to visit the haunted mansion with her little son on his birthday. The son fell in love
birthday.
with that place and wished to revisit it on his next birthday. But before he could, he died due to some unknown reasons." I stopped him, saying,
I mean, to be honest, I think there's actually like a There's a case of people who get so scared that they have a heart attack and die. Wait, hang on, what? What the fuck is on my tooth? I don't know. But I think that's a thing. I think so, at least.
But he didn't die here. Then how come this place is cursed? Well, you didn't let me finish, idiot. Keep quiet and listen.
Hey, turn into a
Tom went
banshee.
on.
Yeah.
Next year on his birthday, the mother came back with the little boy's ashes, and it said that she scattered them inside the haunted mansion. So
Why?
the boy's soul can live forever.
Why?
Since then, people visiting the haunted mansion after dark keep hearing the cry of a little boy inside that mansion. Some say he's still there. Jeez. Tom stood up laughing, seeing me spooked out just by a crow. I looked up and saw the night sky above. The crowd was getting thinner around us. My dad called out and said we have an hour more to do whatever we want. Then we'll be heading home. He went to grab a
Yo,
drink and
let's
Tom
like totally go check out the boy in like the haunted mansion and listen to him crying so we can also die by fear. Let's take an hour to just like completely ruin our lives, then die.
said,
Let's do
"Let's
it."
check out the haunted mansion." Honestly, I would have not hesitated before, but after that creepiest story, I started having second thoughts. Seeing me pondering like that, Tom chuckled, saying, "I didn't know you were such a chicken."
Oh, shut up, you fucking dick. Look at that fucking douchebag whole physique. Look at that. He's slouched. He has a slit in his eyebrow. He doesn't give a shit about how messy his hair is. Shut up. I don't have slits in my eyebrows.
Pondering like that,
I don't.
Tom chuckled, saying, "I didn't know you were such a chicken."
Besides, I
Shut
did my
up.
hair.
I'm scared of
We did.
nothing. Then let's go. I noticed my dad walking away. I then looked back at Tom. He stood there with "you're such a kid" face, if that makes any sense, but whatever it was,
Yeah.
he knew his story freaked
Wait, what do you mean you basically? The whole douchebag physique? You're not douchebag, Blake. You know, Grimlock 1. You're not douchebag. Come on. I met you in person. I went to school with you. You're awesome.
me out. But eventually, I decided to man up and go with him. There weren't many people around the haunted mansion. As we were about to enter, we only saw a crew member standing near the door. "Welcome to the last ride of the day." The woman smiled and opened the front door for us. It was ironic enough that I am already freaking out by a crazy story and about to hop onto the last show of the night. The
Plot twist, instead of being scared at the haunted mansion, they make friends with the boy and he lets them live in their mansion.
Haunted Mansion is a dark ride attraction. It features a ride-through tour and omni-mover vehicles called Doom Buggies.
Shaggy hair, don't care how I look, always slouched. You just gotta build up your physique. It's fine. Not physique, posture. Physique is how big you are and like your body size. Posture's how you stand. Ugh. Oh god.
And a walk-through show is displayed to riders waiting in the line queue. As we entered the mansion through a doorway, we reached into the foyer, lit by a large, flickering, cobweb-covered chandelier and surrounding candelabras. The lighting and sound effects made me feel like I'd been taken back to the times of Count Dracula. Suddenly, a deep, resonant voice of an invisible spirit started speaking.
When hinges creak in doorless chambers, and strange and frightening sounds echo through the halls, whenever candle lights flicker, where the air is deathly still, this is the time when ghosts are present.
I mean, you could have made it a lot cooler by like rhyming it and stuff, but you know.
Practicing their terror with ghoulish delight.
Oh, this is gonna be fun.
Yeah,
Tom exclaimed in
we
joy.
saw it.
A pair of sliding doors opened, and after entering, we found ourselves in one of two similar octagonal rooms,
I've seen
which
a
are
picture
large,
before. Wait, hang on.
slow-moving elevators with two sets of walls. Entering, we found ourselves
That looks like a SCP.
in one of two similar octagonal rooms, which are large, slow-moving elevators with two sets of walls, the lower of which does not reach the ceiling. This room has very dim lights, making the entire setup quite scary.
Yeah, because it's a setup, you fucking retard.
There were paintings hung on those walls and the sound effect going on. To take a closer look at the painting on the wall right next to me, I leaned on the wall. I was staring at the painting when a hand grabbed my t-shirt and pulled me. Without turning in that direction, I said in an irritated voice, "I'm coming, Tom, just let me look around a bit." But he again pulled my t-shirt, and I turned back to yell at him for irritating me when I found myself standing alone in that room.
Told you.
Tom? Tom? I'm here! Hurry up, the ride is about to start.
Oh, shit. It's going down, boy. It's fucking going down. Oh, my God. Oh, my God, it's going down. Yeet.
Turning a corner, I entered the load area, where a seemingly endless stream of black carriages known as doom buggies descended one staircase and ascended
Doom
another.
buggies instead of doom
Beyond the
buggies.
track, clouds drift past a limbo of boundless mist and decay. I saw Tom standing near the doom buggies with another crew member. Where were you? Come on, let's go. Did you pull my t-shirt back there? What? Seems like you're seeing ghosts everywhere, huh?
He didn't see ghosts, he felt a ghost presence, you fucking loser. You dumbass brother.
I didn't argue anymore and hopped in. I just wanted to get out of that place as soon as possible. I sat behind Tom and the ride took off. The pace of those rides were quite slow. It was made for the riders to enjoy the spooky events happening around them for a certain period. We were moving through a seamlessly endless hallway, decorated with various jump scares and ghostly settings on both sides. I heard Tom laughing like he is too old to be scared with such stupid
Yeah, it's a big brother being a douchebag.
props. I didn't say
What?
anything.
Or another plot twist, he is the boy. It makes sense!
Just kept quiet and waited for the journey to come to an end. The doom buggies continued down a corridor of doors. The sound of pounding,
A corridor of doors? Isn't that just a corridors? Dumbass.
shrieking, calls for help, screams, knocking, and maniacal laughter could be heard from behind the doors. Knockers and
speakers.
handles were
Or
moving
just
like
other
crazy.
doors.
I don't want to be here. Come on, it's all sound
Come on, you
effects.
pussy.
Relax. After leaving that area, we entered a dark room decorated with objects of witchcraft. A witch's
Yo, welcome, new viewer. I don't know how to say your name, but what is this? This is just me reacting. This is just me reacting to scary stories, you know what I'm saying? Pussy.
Relax. After leaving that area, we entered a dark room decorated with objects of witchcraft. A witch's
Yo, welcome, new viewer. I don't know how to say your name, but what is this? This is just me reacting. This is just me reacting to scary stories, you know what I'm saying? Pussy.
Relax. After leaving that area, his head appeared within a misty crystal ball with blue hair, and it started to flow in the air while she incanted in a
Demons.
creepy voice.
Serpents and spiders, the tail of a rat. Call in the spirits wherever they're at. Rap on a table. It's time to respond. Send us a message from somewhere beyond.
See, that one was cool because it actually rhymed.
The computerized voice was about to say more when the entire mansion has power cut.
Oh no.
The sounds paused and the ride stopped with a quick jerk.
That's not supposed
And
to
Tom
happen,
and
I
I
think.
sat in the pitch black hallway.
Well, I mean, give it a few minutes. It won't be pitch black. Night vision is a thing.
God, what do we do now?
Oh my
I screamed in fear.
What do we do?
Tom, who was making fun of me all this time, started to freak out too. Hello? Someone here? Please help us, the ride is stuck. He kept calling the crew members for help, but no one turned up. We got up and started to walk towards the exit like a blind man makes his way. Tom walked ahead of me, and I
So
followed
rude.
him, hearing his
It's kind of a rude comparison.
footsteps. We stretched our arms trying to find our way out when we heard a cry. It was a
Ah.
kid crying in pain.
It's the kid.
Trust me, I never heard anything
Punch the
more
shit out of him.
haunting
Make
than
him
that
cry even
cry.
more. Come on.
Tom grabbed my hand and said, "Damn, why is your hand so cold?" What? What are you saying? I don't feel your hands on me.
Oh.
Whose hand did I just hold?
Shit.
Without letting him finish, the lights came back, and I saw a young boy standing right between us. His face had no flesh. The white skeleton with empty sockets
What do you mean the face had no flesh? There's flesh all right here.
looked at the ceiling, and then whimpered in a low tone. As our eyes shifted to the front wall, we saw large mirrors on those walls. Tom and I were seen in those mirrors, but the skeleton kid had no reflection. It was a terrifying realization for both of us. We screamed at the top of our lungs and started to run towards the exit. Within a few seconds, 2 crew members were seen running to us. I broke into tears grabbing one of them, while Tom fainted on the floor.
Pussy.
Later that night, when we came home, we didn't say anything to our parents. Our parents still know that 2 kids got scared during a power cut inside the haunted mansion of Disneyland.
I've almost been going on for an hour now, so I think I'm honestly gonna end this stream. To be completely honest, I'm gonna end the stream. I will probably just like start another stream in a little bit, and then like at 11 or 10:30 or something, just to get it really spoopy and shit like that, you know. I hope you guys did enjoy watching this stream. I had fun actually doing it. That was pretty epic. The stories about Target were kind of weird. So we got a murderer. Somebody pretending to be his wife by cutting off her face and using it to lure kids into their van and kidnap them. Then we got, what was the first one about? Ah, shit. What was the first one about? Wasn't that one? Oh, the first one. Oh, you got school tomorrow? Okay, see you, man. The first one. What was? Oh yeah, the first one was about that lady who got possessed. Okay. Yeah. I hope you guys did enjoy. Please like and subscribe and turn on my bell notifications if you did enjoy. And I'll see you guys in the next stream, I guess.